sandwich on the road, for me, gives it 3 out of 10.
I'm sure by now that you've all seen or heard of the review.
It doesn't matter what the review was! It does not give a crap what the review.
The team asked me to come multiple times. I came, I paid for my own food, I gave my own personal opinion like I said I would. But now after the review, you say it multiple times that my opinion doesn't matter at all. But you pick this part of what your chef said.
I was surprised. I thought he was going to give a good review. We did a really good job. Hopefully he gives us a second try later. What? The way that I came to know that it exploded was I was on my break. My sister gave me a call and told me you're famous. I was like, what are you talking about? And she sent me a text message and I was like, okay, yeah, sure. We put videos up all the time, but then I seen that it was from Twitter and it was like 13 million views at the time. I was like, okay, well, that's pretty big. That's pretty amazing. To sit at the center of it, to have my comments or my piece being shared, I think it's special. So it's fun. I'm glad I could be a part of it.
Are you guys gonna reply to him again?
My honest opinion here, I think both parties are in the wrong. His words got misconstrued when he was saying his opinion doesn't matter. I think Kwame was just trying to like energize the team and like recover since everyone was a little depressed after seeing the review. I just think the way Kwame delivered it was a little hurtful. I have my own gripes with it. I really wish he didn't wait 15 minutes before getting the food. And I really wish, you know, he figured out how to order online because it's super easy and I have a bunch of people do it every day. Some of them don't even speak English, so I don't know how they do it. They show me their phones and it's in English and then they go, I don't speak English. I'm like, how'd you do this?
They obviously only watched that 5-second clip of what Kwame said, because if you watch the whole video, he said, like, I respect him. One video of ours being split up and like the narrative being changed. I can't do it anymore. I need my job, man. You gotta stop the slander. And all of these people making opinions on something that they're not actually looking at, it is upsetting to me as a part of the team. But I do realize these people, I'm not saying their opinion doesn't matter. What it doesn't affect is our business and our customers. Although their opinion has value in the grand scheme of us doing our day-to-day thing, it's not gonna affect us. It shouldn't affect our mood or bring us down. His opinion shouldn't hurt us. So it doesn't matter to us. Although it sucks that he didn't like the food, he's just another person who tried it and we appreciate him for that. But all of his fans and people alike are saying X, Y, and Z about how the customer service is terrible and they're review bombing us. Kwame is one of the most amazing, nicest people you'll ever meet. If you've ever encountered him in Chicken Fire, you know that, and you've seen nothing but kindness from that man. So people saying that he's a terrible person also sucks to see. I worked with him for over 2 years and I've known him for longer than that. And he's a really good guy. He gives opportunities to a lot of people and he's very nice and understanding. Second to that, this business is supported by our fans. It's the only reason that we're where we're at now. Kwame's very transparent about that. Our regulars keep us afloat. And they still are gonna come in regardless of reviews. That's our whole goal, is to be your favorite place to eat hot chicken in Orlando. Is being like tarnished by these people who won't even give it a shot and who are just, you know, going with a 3-second video where they see something and they take their own narrative and spin it.
Someone in the comments said that he's the Anthony Bourdain of TikTok, and what we were basically trying to say is that his opinion about Chicken Fire, either great or bad, isn't going to take our business in a vast different direction. Like, we're still on the path, like, moving and growing towards success. Yes, he could help us. Yes, he could slightly hinder us, but not in a way that's going to really affect us. Like, we are self-made and will always be that.
Nobody attacked him personally. Nobody at all. The fact that we've circled the globe and our food and our reviews and our responses and our time together in this kitchen has become a worldwide thing. I think it's pretty amazing.
Your opinion doesn't matter, and that if it was good, it's good. We're not gonna change even if you said they should add gold leaves to the chicken. We're not gonna do that.
I'll never post on Twitter. I was going to, and I was like, frick me. I almost deactivated all accounts off of Twitter. I was like, Jesus Christ.
We are cooked. You know, I don't know how much I should comment on that or not comment on the rest of it now, but you know, I became in more ways than one a social media sensation overnight. Very controversial, infamous figure, which was not on my bingo card for this year. But they don't know me. People don't know my heart. This is the thing. You can never allow anyone else's opinion of you to dictate how you act and how you operate. People don't know your heart. They don't know your soul. They don't know your spirit. People don't get full context. People don't really know what you do on a daily basis, who you strive to be, how hard you work, the things that you do, right? Bad or good. They don't really know, right? People get, you know, they make assumptions and take opinions, and I want that for the world, right? Stop worrying so much about what someone else thinks.
I can see how some people in life get traumatized over stuff like this, all this quote unquote success, and then you still get these random people that are like, but you ain't done anything and you're not capable or you suck or you're no good. I'm like, okay. Tell that to the thousands of pounds of chicken we sell each week.
To please everybody is to please no one at all. You can't sell to everybody. You can't attract everybody. You're attracting no one at all if you do that, because there's this thing called preference and there's other thing called subjectivity, right? And if preference and subjectivity exist, perfection cannot.
Turn on the lamp, I see one of the light bulbs is out. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, this is some bullshit. I'm mad.
So we've had this heat lamp for a hot minute, and one of the lamps was just like the wiring, you could kind of see it, and it was slowly loosening, and you couldn't tighten it.
So I'm sitting there fidgeting with it, and I twist the bulb.
And then it sparked.
I flick the switch, and it's just like this big fucking spark. And then all of a sudden I see they're like, hey, everything just went off. And I'm like,
We had to like plug things in through an extension cord. And we were like, Jamil was on the ground trying to plug things in. I was on the ground trying to plug things in. Plug something in, it sparked up, and I was like, oh, okay.
Long story short, it blew up in my face a couple of times, not just once. I kept playing with fire.
And then we got an electrician, and he showed me the electrical panel and was like, don't touch this, ever. And I was like, yes, sir. We got a new one, though. And the new one, the adjustable height thing works, so it's higher, so we can flip the fries in without hitting the lamp.
You see this? Can you just look out here at this? Can you really just get a good look at these people? All these awesome guests that we have all the time, every day.
My week, I'm not gonna lie, my week was pretty shit.
Liam's one of the best people that I've seen come in the past year, maybe two. Does a good job, always works. He says some things that are questionable. But
Keith Lee, if you're watching this, I have a fan account, I have a shrine for you. You know those Jesus candles? I have one of you in my bedroom. I pray to you every night. I zoom in on your face even farther. I love you, Keith Lee. I wish I got to meet you and shake your hand. In fact, you gave us a bad review. I cried when I saw it. But it's your opinion, and your opinion matters the most.
he's been the face of Chicken Fire at this rate for months now. He's the people that everyone talks to. He gets tons of good reviews. He deserved the shirt and the hat a long time ago.
Where's Chicken Fire go from here? We close for the next 2 days, and then we open on Wednesday, and we sling these chicken tenders like we do every week. Seems like a lot more people are coming from out of town now. We got a lot of regulars here, but we're meeting a lot of new people, and at the same time, a lot of people are like, man, this place is freaking amazing. So being able to be that bright spot on somebody's vacation or somebody's day or somebody's trip, being able to brighten it up a little bit.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You don't know where or what position they're coming from when they share, but the fact that they share should be taken with respect and with openness, and that's all you can get.
And I call the sheriff's department and they say, well, we didn't find anything in the system and nothing is updated in that time period, so we're gonna send a deputy out there. It's very likely your car was stolen. A couple days passed, they get a call. First it was an Ohio number, then it was another number, but anyway, then they called me again, so I answer, and they're like, oh, is this Kwame? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, yeah, we found your car. And I had like the cartoon eyes come out, I was like, what? He didn't even leave like the immediate, but he was in the same zip code. He was like 10 minutes away. Just driving it like it was his new car. You know, they're like, it's gotta be impounded, it's gotta go to the tow lot, and then you can go pick it up in a couple hours. In this time period, I find out about this whole thing about the Kia boys and this big TikTok challenge and YouTube challenge and Facebook challenge that's gone viral, where apparently there's a defect in Kia software and a lot of Hyundai softwares for the newer ones. You can go into those cars, rip off a lot of parts of the steering wheel, plug in some kind of USB port connection, and basically hack into the car, and it's like a modern day version of hot wiring, and go from there as if the key was in there, and it works just fine. So I'm like talking to the people, the police, and the tow company. I'm like, why would they not recall this? And they know this is a widespread national issue. And they're like, oh, they are. Letters are going out this month. What more can one endure? So yeah. But they found the car, and I was able to go see, and it was just desecrated. So we must have been the same shoe size or something. They took my Crocs, but when I'll get to drive it again, only the good Lord knows. Because it's such a widespread issue, the parts needed to make the fixes to it are on back order. Probably weeks out before I'm able to drive my car again, or to get it back and to figure out things with it. So those guys came from Virginia to eat the chicken off of a certain review, and they vehemently disagreed with that and just wanted to let me know and to take a picture. Hey guys, seriously a pleasure meeting you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out, okay? Nice people. David, Hamza, Carmen, beautiful, nice people. And you know, that's what we do this for. People can make their own minds. Even if they would have told me it sucks, I'd be like, you know what, hey, thanks for coming out all the way from Virginia and giving us a try. That doesn't kill you, can only make you stronger.